Okay, so we were just over there. Right over there is where that valve is. Up there is where the latrines are and those pipes we were looking at a minute ago. And so now, I'm gonna walk this way over toward the kitchen. There's a movie star here, I think. Yeah?
What's up? The kitchen's in there.
Kitchen is this way. Let's go.
I don't know where we are going to get our lunch if we're going to be food in there.
Okay, there's a new sink made of concrete. Kind of cool. I need one of these in my house. And what are we documenting now?
Just kind of what's going on here.
Okay. Oh, since this will all be closed up in a while.
Yeah, essentially what we have here, this is the box that they drain, that drains, everything drains into.
This piece of wood here will get pulled out, this thing, and so there will be a box.
A box there.
Right.
And
it drains because
through the legs
yeah.
of this thing right here go down through the legs.
Okay.
So they go down through the legs here. And that's the reason why you have to make this box on the ground and then run a 2-inch PVC pipe to it.
Okay. So this thing, it has no drain in the middle. This is their wash basin, and they just leave water in it, I guess. And they've got their wash board here, drain, and so 2 legs down. Okay, go ahead.
All right, and then that's really it for here. I guess another thing would be fresh water in line comes through the wall, up through the wall, which is another issue. And
what's the issue?
Well, I mean, we didn't know that they were coming originally. We didn't know they were coming through the wall, but it'll work really well, actually.
Just have to fill in with concrete there, I guess. So it'll be this pipe that's been put together here.
Then also,
so that guy right there.
Let's talk. You want to talk about what we're doing? This thing.
Okay. So we're done with the sink for now.
Done with the sink, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So earlier, Brian actually took a video of a stove that's right next door that works really well. There's a few issues, we think, with the stove that they busted out this morning with that design. It was flawed, but we think we can model a new stove design after the one we see next door. What they have is down here, we've kind of done a little layout with concrete blocks. Can't use concrete blocks because concrete blocks and cement don't react well to heat. So they use just red bricks. Next door they have built up just a 5-inch vertical space as their fire space, and about a 6 to 8 inch hole that would be right about here with a chimney in the back. This entire thing is covered with a cooking surface, and just the air comes in here, burns nice, goes out the chimney. The stove next door had no signs of soot like this does on the ceiling. I mean, its ceiling was still nice and silver.
Okay. What? So it's only 5 inches deep that they build the fire in?
Yeah.
And they just pick up the plate, build the fire, then put the plate back on, I guess?
I think they leave the plate on there.
Yeah.
It's just, like the plates we bought at the
Yeah, it's just like that one.
Just
we bought
like that,
yesterday.
they just leave it on there.
They take the center holes out?
Right, it's just a much deeper model.
Yeah.
Okay, so they just put the wood or whatever in through those holes or through this opening?
Yeah, through the one opening.
Through that opening or through the holes in. Cool. Okay. If 5 inches is enough for them to.
Yeah, it really surprised me. But she said that was one of the keys to why it worked well.
Yeah, if you compare, I was in here when they were cooking in here on this thing right here. This is what they put this metal pan right here, this metal plate. They put these on there, and that's what they would cook on.
Oh, really?
And you could hardly breathe in this room.
Yeah.
It was so bad, and so.
That grate used to just sit over here, and they built the fire underneath it, and no real ventilation besides holes in the walls.
And actually, this right here is the hood that they originally bought for it, but they set it up there, and you can see the holes right there where they tried to mount it, and then the holes for the smokestack.
So he's talking about these guys right here, hung from these beams in the ceiling.
But it was installed incorrectly. They just kind of left this big hole here without anything else to direct it up there.
Yeah. So are we thinking
Future
it'll just be a
projects.
smokestack and back anyway, so we're still not going to use the hood?
No.
Okay.
But for future projects, they'd like. The lady I talked to said they would like at least 2 of these here, and I'm sure if you're doing 2 here, why don't we just put in 4?
Yeah.
Just make the whole thing.
Okay. Would we make it maybe? Would they have to build 4 different fires then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or you could. I mean, maybe we could rig one up where they build 1 fire or something.
Yeah.